odeeloccTV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, you guys, hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Odeelo keeps it real. Salute, salute, salute. Salute to the playback gang. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute to the old and new subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get into this one, right? So, Jerron Boots in it. Salute, MMA Superlord. Salute. Top of the AM or afternoon, wherever you at, brother. Let's get into this one, right? So Jerron Boots Ennis, he goes one round, right? Not even one round with um Lima, right? He goes one round with Lima. So I'm about to look at these ranking systems real fast, right? Let me look at these ranking systems real fast. Okay, Jerron Boots Ennis is number one now, right? He's number one now. He's number one. Right? He's number one now. Okay. So he put on a dominant performance, no doubt about it. What ranking system? Oh, that's 168. Damn, how did I click 168? Damn, man, I got Crawford on my mind, huh? Right? So he's number one now, right? We're about to put this on a man, I finally cleared up all these subscriptions. I can see your notifications now. Oh, okay. Man, salute to you for that. Man, like I don't know, man, like because one of my big sisters, she said she was like, bro, like I've been subscribed to you for a while. You feel what I'm saying? And I haven't been seeing your videos pop up. I'm like, man, like I mean, hey, I'm getting shadow banned. I mean, you know how it is, bro. You know how it is. I'm getting shadow banned. Come on, my little channel is getting shadow banned. It's crazy work, bro. It's crazy work. I don't even got 2,000 subscribers, and they already shadow banning my ass. Come on, bro. And they've been shadow banning me since 50 subscribers. Since 50, they've been shadow banning me, right? Because I told y'all the story about Al Heyman taking down one of my videos, right? Right, like getting my video flagged. And it's like, bruh, damn, man, like ain't nobody really paying attention to me. But obvious, right? But it's obvious that people was paying attention to my little channel, right? Man, because I seen a lot of my stuff, going to these bigger channels, but they just wasn't giving me a shout out, right? And the only two people who gave me a shout out, right? No, the only three people now who gave me a shout out. Here for Boxing, Coach Malachi, right? And UGC Flame. That's it. All the time I've been on the internet, right? All these people been taking my stuff, but nobody gave me a shout out, right? They want to grow their channel, but they don't want to help my channel, right? Like they don't want to say where they got the information from, right? Because they a bigger channel, so they could go to a littler channel, take your content, right? Take your talking points and take it to their channel, and then they spit out right? Spit out your talking points, spit out everything that you said, right? And then they get the views, right? Because they got the bigger audience, you know. Yeah, like and a lot of this started, like a lot of this started when the PBC came into existence, right? But yeah, though, you guys, like let's get back into the Boots situation. Boots, he dominates Lima, not even one round, right? But okay, what you say? Crazy out here. That's sad. They trying to come for us like that. Oh yeah, bro. Like they trying to come for our little channels, right? But Boots, he dominates Lima 1 round, right? But Boots should have got in more rounds, right? Because you say that you're trying to get acclimated to the weight, and okay, I know you're not getting paid for overtime, right? You're not getting paid for overtime, right? You were supposed to do what you were supposed to do, but you didn't get acclimated to the weight, right? Like, how many punches did you take? 1, 2, and you didn't even go 1 round, right? Dominant performance, right? Dominant performance. But it's like, and then afterwards, right, you get on the mic, right? Because one of the homies, he hit me up, but Brandon the Cannon Adams, big bro, he hit me up. He was like, yeah, bro, he is a beast. He's a beast. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, like he calling out everybody, right? But I got to let people, right? But I got to let people know that Jerron Boots Ennis is stuck in the WBA. He's the interim champion. Unless he's going to drop that belt, and then he can get ranked in every other sanctioning body. But other than that, he's right there. And he can't fight nobody else but in the WBA. I hope people know this. Unless he's going to drop that belt. If he dropped the belt, man, he could do whatever the hell he want to do. He can go and fight Virgil. He can go and do whatever he want to do. Right? But he's stuck right there, you guys. Like, I don't see why people are falling for this, bro. Like, bro, stop falling for it. He did the same thing he did at 147. Dominant performance, but he pulled a slick move on us. He's the WBA interim champion. And there's nothing that we can do about it. Right? Let me put this up here. Look, Boots is #1 now in the WBA. He's right up under this guy, Abbas. And where is Virgil in this sanctioning body? Where is Virgil? Virgil is nowhere to be found in the WBA, you guys. Where's Virgil? Right? He said he's supposed to be fighting Virgil next. I'm calling cap already. Bro. Right? Unless you're gonna drop this belt. If you drop this belt, then you got a case. Right? Then I'm not gonna say a damn word. Right? If you drop that belt. But if you hold on to this belt and you stay in the WBA, you're not fighting Virgil Ortiz. You're gonna fight this guy next. That's who you're gonna fight. Right? And y'all probably gonna make it seem like that Virgil was ducking you, right? Some type of way, right? To get some justification so you can fight this guy. That's who you're gonna fight next. That's just my opinion, you guys. Man, because do y'all see Virgil in this sanctioning body? I don't see Virgil nowhere right here. I see Israel Madrimov, and I see a bunch of other people I don't know. I see Lima right there, but we already know that he got beat. Come on, man. I don't see nobody. I don't see no Jermell Charlo. I don't see no Lubin. I don't see none of these people that he's talking about he's gonna fight. Boots, you got to prove me wrong, man, at this point. Right? Man, okay, now what you say? Um, 154, like all the belts up for grabs. Like Boots really can't unify at 154. Yeah, he can. Yeah, man, but he's saying, right, man, but he called out Virgil, he called out Charlo, he called out, right, Fundora, Thurman, he called out all these guys after the fight, but he know damn well he's not going to be able to fight these guys. Don't y'all get it? He know he can't fight these guys because none of these guys are in the WBA sanctioning body. He's the interim champion. He's stuck right there, people. He's stuck right there. He can't fight out of that sanctioning body unless he dropped the belt. Unless he drops the interim belt. Right? Like Boots going for the WA title, he'll fight a bit and then go. Yeah, see, like, you feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm figuring. But don't come out and try to cap to us and try to make it seem like that you going when we know the rules, Boots. We know the rules now. We know how this shit work now, bro. Eddie Hearn, we know how the sanctioning bodies and how this stuff works now. At first, we was blind to the rules. Now we know the rules back and forth. We know the rules back and forth now. And I know that you can't fight nobody outside of the WBA if you're the interim champion. Come on. It's just like the IBF when he was the IBF interim champion. What happened? He got took out of every sanctioning body, and he can only fight people in the IBF. It's just like Virgil Ortiz when he got took out the WBO and he went to the WBA. He can only fight people in the WBA. That's when he ducked Stanionis. Right? That's why Stanionis, he could only fight people in the WBA because he was the interim champion until he got elevated. So dominant performance, Boots, but I just don't like the cap unless you're going to drop that belt. Unless you're going to drop that belt, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm just holding you accountable like every other fighter. Good, great fighter. Great fighter. It's Baccarat, boo. Why move up to 160? It's a lot of work at 140. Nah. Yeah, like they talk like we are stupid, QT. They talk like we don't know the rules now. Bro, like we literally know how these sanctioning bodies work, bro. We literally know how they work. So why are you trying to fool us now? Why are you trying to play with our head? Why are you trying to bullshit us? For what reason? Just say what it is. Hey, bro, I'm the WBA interim champion. I can't fight nobody else but in the WBA. Right? I can't fight nobody else unless they're in the WBA. And if they're in the WBA, okay, then I can fight them. Right? The top 15. Right? The top 15. He can fight top 15 in the WBA. And when they want to console those belts, right? The intern, but when they want to console the intern belt in a super champ, in a champion, they gonna console the belts, man. And that's who he gonna fight next. So he ain't gonna fight Virgil unless he drop the belt. I'm gonna keep saying that unless he drops that belt. If he dropped the belt, it's wide open. He can fight Jermell Charlo. He can fight right, man. He can fight Jermell Charlo though. Like if Jermell Charlo come back and Jermell Charlo, right, he activate his super championship, right, because he's still super champion at WBA. I hope people know that, right? He's just champion in recess, right? So Jermell Charlo can come back and get in the way of Boots and get that WBA, right, the real, right, and get the real belt, right? Man, now who is that dude Abbas signed to? Who is that dude Abbas signed to? Do y'all know who he signed to? Is he signed to the PBC? That dude Abbas. Who's one of them dudes who got hella talent that we just don't give a fuck about, to be honest. Oh yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Boots is hella talented, man. He put on a dominant performance, right? He hit that man with that, with that right uppercut, but he took a left hand. But that's showing that he was right, that he was looking for the knockout, right? He didn't care about getting hit. Right. So he went in there, he took a left hand, and at the same time he took the left hand, he threw an uppercut, bam, and caught him. Oh man, you see, man, you know what I'm saying? Like Lima started wobbling and he just attacking. Boom, 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 right, boom, right hand dropping. You know what I'm saying? And then it was over. Right? Like the fight was basically over there. Like dropped him, dropped him 2 more times, So, right, dominant performance. Right? But I think you should have gotten at least 2-3 rounds right before you did that to the man. Right? So at least you could get, like somewhat acclimated to the weight, but you didn't get acclimated to the weight. Like you just went up there and just beat this man up. Now you're gonna fight this dude Abbas, right? But you saying to the people that you want everybody, right? And I can see it in your face that you probably do want everybody. Right, but Eddie Hearn is gonna move you how he want to move you, man, and you just gonna play along with it. Come on, man. Come on, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and we already know how this works, man. Comwell, man, Boots that guy, bro. I don't know. Oh yeah, like Boots is a great fighter. I mean, like he's a good fighter right now at this point. He's a good fighter at this point, right? He did what he was supposed to do, go in there and dominate Lima, right? Show people that Lima is not on his level. Okay, right? But now you coming out and you saying that you want these guys and you want these guys and you want these guys. And it's like, okay, you probably want these guys, but it's like, are you going to really go after these guys? Because you in the WBA. And you the interim champion. Which means you can't fight nobody outside of the WBA. And I'm showing people the WBA ranking system right here. Pavel, Conwell, Yonish, Andreas, Isaac, Israel. Come on. This is the ranking system right here, bro. It's none of them people that you named is in this ranking system. And the only person that can get in this ranking system is Jermell Charlo. Right? Is Jermell Charlo because he can activate his super championship, right? He can come back because he champion in recess and he can get back his status and he probably can take on this dude right here, Abbas, right? Before Boots take him on. Right? That's all I'm saying, you guys. That's all I'm saying. Man, but let's get into this one real fast, man. Look, because I heard Angel Garcia, man. And I be trying to tell people that the PBC be putting people on the shelf, right? But we gonna listen to Angel Garcia real fast, right? And this is for educational purposes only.
fight. We waited 3 years for what? That's when Showtime went out, HBO went out. We were sitting around waiting for what? We could have been did this. I told them, damn, it's the whole thing. We wasted 3 years of his life. And then we fought Lada ain't no slouch. He's a whole veteran. Skillful veteran. And had great fights. Okay? And the reason I stopped that fight, not because Danny was hurt, I stopped it because the reward wasn't worth the effort wasn't worth the reward. Okay? It wasn't worth it. Because so much shit that was going on with politics that people don't know about. And I don't want to speak on that. I don't want to speak on it yet, but I'm going to tell y'all one day. Okay? Because a lot of bullshit don't like that.
See? Dragon, salute. Appreciate you. See? Man, but when we get online and we tell y'all that the PBC be putting these guys on the shelf, y'all don't believe us. Oh, man, are you just hating on the PBC? No. Earl Spence Jr. got put on the shelf. Y'all should be pissed off at Al Haymon and the PBC. But no, y'all still be fanboying for this damn promotional company. Jermell Charlo, he didn't got put on the shelf. Jamal got put on the shelf. Danny got put on the shelf. Keith got put on the shelf. Right? All these fighters got put on the shelf over there with the PBC, but y'all still running around praising this damn promotional company. And they ruining boxing careers. Come on. They are literally causing these guys mental health issues. Man, because they struggling for money. They in debt. They can't get a fight. They got a family to feed. They got bills to pay. And Al Haymon penny pinching motherfuckers. Then you wonder why Adrian Broner how the way he is right now. Come on. You be loyal to somebody, then they just F you over in the end. Come on, man. But y'all, man, but these PBC fanboys, bro, they love it. Right? Because they feel like that they being loyal to to the brother. No, he's a crook. Anybody who's hiding have something to hide. Come on, man. I ain't seen this man in 15, 20 years. Man, people think he on the up and up. Oh, man, he on the up and up. Oh, come on, bro. Crazy work, bro. It's crazy. Right? But now they starting to come out, right? And they starting to, man, but Danny, though, he did go ahead and he started his own promotional company. Right? He doing his own thing, right? He followed his daddy advice. Right? Like after the Laura loss. Right? Hey, bro, you got to do your own thing, bro, because they got you on the shelf for 3 years and we waiting on a fight that could have been happened. For what reason? Come on, man, because when you get to a certain status, right, like Al Haymon, he used you to a certain point and, like he just throw you away. Man, and he just started using somebody else. Come on, man. Man, and we've been telling y'all this for years. But we was haters. Oh, Odie, bro, like you just a hater, bro. Like you just don't like hey man, like you just a coon, man. Like you just don't like Al Haymon, man. Like you just shucking and jiving, man. You just be doing this, bro. Hey man, you just don't like Al Haymon. It's like, no. I want to see fights. And I can tell when somebody is bullying me. Even if I don't see you, by your actions, you are playing with me, bro. And I don't got no time for that. So I'm gonna call you out on it. Okay, what you say? Like my coach about to play catch you, Lodi. Okay, all right, man. But hit that like button for your boy, man. But hit that like button for your boy. But yeah, man. But this is about, bro. Like it's really crazy out here, man. Right? It's real crazy out here. But we gonna see what Boots do next, man. Because Boots he called out everybody. Right? He called out everybody, but right, he called out everybody. Right? But we gonna see how it's gonna work on out, Boots. Let me look at these rankings right here. Super middleweight, middleweight, middleweight. Mm-hmm. They still got him ranked in the other sanctioning bodies on this one, but they already know they got to take him out. Just like Virgil, he the interim champion in what, the WBC, right? Crazy work, bro. So he the interim champion in the WBC. So he's not sanctioned in no other sanctioning body either. So you these guys are playing with us, bro. Man, these dudes ain't gonna never fight each other, bro. Bro, these dudes are playing with us, bro. Bro, these dudes are playing with us, man. Bro, like these dudes are playing with us, y'all. They probably ain't gonna never fight each other, man. Right? Like, and I don't even want to say that, but it's just come on, bro. Like Virgil is the interim champion in the WBC, and Boots is the interim champion in the WBA. And we just seen that the Fundora versus Keith Thurman fight just got pushed off. Right? And we don't even know if that fight is gonna happen in January. Like, it's like, come on, bro. Right? So they could just be, bro. Come on, bro. Man, but if Boots become champion, he can go after Bakaram and he can go after Xander Zayas. You feel what I'm saying? But so I mean, but Virgil, he probably gonna have a hard time becoming champion in the WBC, right? Because he dealing with the PBC. You know what I'm saying? And Virgil is not part of the PBC, right? He part of Golden Boy. So, so the best thing, yeah, man. So the best thing for them both to do is drop both of their interim titles, and then they can fight. Both of them can fight if they both drop their interim titles. They both have to drop the titles though. Both of them have to drop their interim titles, and then they can fight, right? But if Virgil don't drop his, then he ain't gonna be able to fight Boots. Man, because they don't unify interim titles. Do they unify interim titles? Shit, like knowing boxing nowadays, shit, they probably didn't change it up. They probably can't, like unify interim. I mean, like interim belts, huh? They don't give a damn. They do not care, not one bit. Wait, hold on, you guys. Yeah, man, but salute to Boots, man. But Boots went up in there and did what he was supposed to do. You feel what I'm saying? But him and Virgil, I don't know what they doing with the fans, right? But it seems like they they trying to play these mind games with us or something, right? Like, bro, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Right? I really don't know. But that was a great performance by Boots last night. So I don't want people to come, oh, man, are you saying that? But no, bro, I'm just stating what it is, right? Once you become an interim champion, they take you out of every other sanctioning body. That's just what they do. That's the rules, right? That's the rules. They take you out of every other sanctioning body. And you can only fight in that sanctioning body. Right? So Virgil, he can only fight in the WBC. And Boots can only fight in the WBA. Boots can only fight in the WBA, and Virgil can only fight in the WBC. Right? That's it. That's all. If they want to fight each other, they both have to drop the belts. Both of them have to drop the interim titles. And then they can fight all day long. But if one of them drop a belt and the other one, right, like, or if they both don't drop their belts, then they don't want to fight. Period. If neither one of them drop their belt, they don't want to fight. They don't want to fight each other. And I can hear it now. Oh, man, you just a hater. No, I'm speaking facts. You came here to get the real, and this is the real. Let's say that Boots, he go after Virgil. He drop his belt. That means that Boots really want to fight Virgil, right? And he could go over there and fight Virgil. Let's say if Virgil go after Boots, he drop his belt. He really want to fight. But let's say they just talking and they going back and forth and nobody drop a belt. Y'all don't want to fight. Y'all playing with us. You motherfuckers are playing with us. Get the hell out of here. We don't want to see it. You playing. Y'all building up hype off each other. Y'all using each other for clout. Nobody's stupid. Stop trying to play us like we some damn rocks, right? You trying to use us how Bob Arum, like described us, right? Oh man, like the boxing fans so stupid, man. They just like a rock, man. You could just kick them any kind of way. This is what Bob Arum said about the boxing fan. The boxing fan is so stupid. You can just, right, like they dumb as a rock. You can just kick them any type of way. No, we're not dumb. We're not dumb. So don't try to treat us like we're dumb. Right? Boots trash. Boots wasted a fight at 154. Yeah, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, because I'm like, I thought he was going to get acclimated to the weight. It's like, how you going to get acclimated in 2 minutes and in 15 seconds, right? Like, bro, like, you didn't even take enough punches. You didn't take nothing to get acclimated to the weight. Right? You just went in there and just whitewashed that man, just annihilated him like you were supposed to do, right? You were supposed to show that you wasn't that he wasn't on your level, but you were supposed to do it in about, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, right? You feel what I'm saying? You're supposed to get a little bit in, right? But you went up in there and you got him out of there in 1 round. Hey, I know you don't get paid for overtime. I get it, Boots. You don't get paid for overtime. I understand that. I understand, right? I don't get paid for overtime, OD. He got to go. All right, I understand. But now y'all faking the funk. Oh man, now we want Virgil. We want this guy. We want that guy. We want this guy. And we want that guy. And it's like, bro, you are the interim champion in the WBA. Who you think you playing with, bro? Why you trying to play mind games with us? Eddie, why y'all trying to play mind games with us? Huh? Why y'all trying to do this? Why? Y'all actually think that we that stupid as boxing fans? That we don't know. Okay, you the interim champion, so that means you are stuck in the WBA. And that means you're going to get took out of every other sanctioning body, right? So that means you can only fight somebody in the WBA. And I never seen interim champions, unifying. Have you seen interim champions unifying before? I mean, shit, like they probably can make it happen now, right? But it's like, no, if it's a champion above both of them, how could they, right? It makes no sense. Come on, man. Playing mind games with us, y'all. Playing mind games with us. Playing in our face, right? So they say they playing in our face. Both of them, him and Virgil. Right? Because according to this one right here, they got Boots still ranked. He's still ranked in these other sanctioning bodies, but they haven't updated these other sanctioning bodies yet. Right? They only updated the WBA one, but the rest of them, they didn't update them because they couldn't have updated them. Because Jerron Boots Ennis does not supposed to be ranked in any other sanctioning body. And I'm about to put these rankings up here, right? This is the top 15. But this is they only updated the on the WBA one. See, look, you see he the interim champion. But look right here, Virgil Ortiz is the interim champion. So it's like, how y'all gonna fight? And you go down in the sanctioning body. See, look, and I'm about to prove it with Virgil Ortiz. Look, you go down in the sanctioning body. Look, he the interim champion first. You go down in the sanctioning bodies. Where's Virgil Ortiz at in any other sanctioning body? Where? Where? Okay. Okay. Yeah. They put my boy Brandon and Cannon Adams in the IBF. Yeah. He's number 8. He should be higher than that. But, hey, at least they put him in the damn sanctioning body. Right? He should be higher than that, though. Yeah. Man, I told y'all, man, he going to be champion next year. This guy right here, Brandon Adams, he coming for y'all. For all y'all at 154. All y'all. He wants all the smoke. All the smoke. No doubt about it. If you a champion, he wants you. Right? And this is why they put him in the IBF, because he was on the Boxing Voice, and they asked him, like, hey, man, like, would you fight Bakaram? He like, who? Hell yeah. Yeah, I fight him. Yeah. He a champion, right? Yeah. Hell yeah, I fight him. Come on, bro. That's how you supposed to be. Yeah, I fight him. He a champion, right? Yeah. Let's get it. Knock his ass out. Right? Built different. But yeah, though, you guys. But as you guys see, Virgil Ortiz, he's the WBC interim champion. Now, where's Virgil at in any other sanctioning body? You don't see him in any other sanctioning body. You know why? Because when you become interim champion, you get taken out of every other sanctioning body except for the one that you interim champion in. And they got Jerron Boots Ennis still right here, but we already know he's going to get taken from right here. He's going to get taken from right here, and he's going to get taken from all these sanctioning bodies because he's the interim champion now. So all that calling out everybody else, it's not going to happen. He's going to fight this guy next. a boss. And then he can, then after he fight a boss, if he gets through that fight, right now, but which I'm, I think he probably knocks out that guy too, right? Like if he gets through that fight, knocks him out, bam, now he can call out Xander Zayas, Fundora, Keith Thurman Winder, Baccarat, okay? Now he can go after unifications then, right? But that's after 2 fights. That's after 2 fights. And I said this yesterday. Hey, I'll give him 2 fights. Right? But he coming out capping right now. Right? He coming out capping right now. Okay, now what you say? Like, Boots gave up his leverage. He could have fought a champion. Baccarat still has no fight, and he's ready, but he wanted to fight. Yeah, Virgil goes for fight him in 2 months. You didn't take any damage. Oh yeah, like he's not. No man, he can't fight Baccarat now though. You know how the sanctioning bodies work, Jonathan. You know how they work, right? You know how they work. Just go back. We can just go back, y'all. Go back. When they was ranked in the WBO, right up under Crawford, they all could have became his mandatory, right? They jumped out and went to other sanctioning bodies and became the interim champions in those sanctioning bodies, right? Especially Boots, right? Because Virgil, he couldn't become interim champion because he had to fight Stanionis to become interim champion, and he ducked it, right? But Boots hopped out, went to the IBF, and then what happened? He became interim champion, and then what happened? Right? Because he beat Karen Kukajan, right, in the first fight. He became interim champion, and what happened? They took him out of every sanctioning body. He just was in the IBF. And that's how every sanctioning body works. Once you become the interim champion, you can't be ranked in no other sanctioning body, right? Because you were secondary champion. They want to be unified interim. Yeah, see, that's what that's what it seemed like to me, Jonathan. How was he unified interim champion? Like, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Don't fall for it, man. Damn, Boots, bro. Man, but I know that you had to sell it, right, man? Look, because a lot of people, they don't know what's going on, right? Fight him if he gets with Turkey. Yeah, he could fight him if he gets with Turkey, but he still is going to have to vacate the belt. Him and Virgil, right? They're going to have to give up the interim belts. And if neither one of them give up the belt, Jonathan, neither one of them want to fight each other. That's just a fact. Right? Or unless Turkey, he could just pay for the right man. And no, because it'll be stupid. Unified interim champion, like what are we talking about here? That'll just be dumb, right? So they can't do that. So they will both have to drop the belt so they could just fight. And if they don't, neither one of them want to fight each other. They playing in our face. And they just calling out each other, right? It's to build clout off each other. And that's it. That's all. Yeah, like it's stupid. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, so they will fight to be unified interim champion, and it still got 2 champions above, right? It still got real champions of, like, no, that can't happen. Even Turkey probably won't go for that one. People like, nah, bro. Like, no. Right? Like, if it was one interim champion right? Then y'all fighting. Okay, that's something different. But trying to unify. Come on, man. Man, but aren't less like shit. Like they probably can change. I mean, like like things are subject to change, right? Because they can always change it to right. Like they make the interim. The interim champions. They both fight for each other. But man, whoever win, they ranked under the champion in the WBA and under the champion in the WBC. Right. So whoever man, so whichever fight they can get first, they can. But it'll be dumb. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, like Boots, he wants this charity right now, man. But Boots, though, man, he put on a nice performance, a very nice performance, right? I want him to get at least a couple more rounds, at least 2, 3 rounds, whatever. But he put on a very dominant performance, stopped that man real quick, right? Showed he wasn't even on his level at all. But at the same time, it's like, what you gonna do next, bro? Like, and we all know, like 9 times out of 10, you gonna fight that dude, a boss, right? But you coming out and you telling the public that you want this guy, you want that guy, you want this, and we know that more than likely it's not gonna happen, right? That more than likely is not gonna happen, right? Like Eddie Hearn got you on a he got you on a certain plan. I see that right now. He got you on a plan, right? But we gonna see how it work on out, you guys. Like Boots is the IBO champ now. Yeah, he the IBO champ. Yep, and he the WBA interim champ. Right? So he got 2 belts. Right? He got 2 belts up out of it. Um, I really don't discredit. I mean, well, like like the IBO, it's just new, and that's how every belt was. You feel what I'm saying? They just new belts, but eventually, like they gonna gain their traction. They gonna get a good champion, and then the belt gonna get recognized. So it's just starting off, bro. Yeah, man. But Boots though, dominant performance, man. Did your thing, bro. But I just think you capping about who you gonna fight next, man. That's just my opinion. I think you capping. And Greg Hackett, bro, you should be ashamed of yourself, man, for trying to for trying to just pump up the fight, just capping, right? Coming, oh man, like I think Boots gonna get knocked down. Like, come on, bro. We all knew you was just capping. Like, damn, bro, you trying to sell the fight that bad, bro? Like they doing that bad? Like, come on, man. Nobody had Boots get knocked down. I know I didn't. I didn't expect him to knock him out in 1 round, right? Because I just thought he was gonna get. I mean, like go through the motions for a minute, then turn up and get him out of there. But in a dominant fashion, whatever. But he said, man, I don't got no time to be playing with this guy, right? Get him up out of here quickly. Go on back to the house, right? Go and play some Call of Duty. Oh man, yeah, man. But I mean, but the card was like, what do y'all give the card? What do you guys give the card? Put it in the comment section. What do you guys give the card? I give the card like a 6.5 out of 10. Decent. It was a decent card. Lima Beans was supposed to be in the ring, but that's Eddie. Eddie special. Yep. 6, yeah, okay, yeah, 6. Yeah, man, I gave it like a 6.5. I'm like, like it was a little bit above average. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't all that, whatever, man. Like I was waiting on the Keith Thurman Fundora fight, man. you know, in that undercard, man. Shockey Foster and Fulton, man, then, you know, then ruined that for us, huh? Bro, like the PBC, bro. They know how to ruin a, you know, a good party. Come on, man. Look, and now Angel Garcia, he coming out and he letting it be known. Yeah, man. Like they put Danny Garcia on the shelf for 3 years, right? Something that we've been trying to tell the PBC fanboys for years, that they be putting these guys on the shelf, right? If you do something that that Al Heyman doesn't like, you go against the grain in some type of way, something he doesn't like, he's gonna put your ass on the shelf, right? You see what's going on with Spence? Spence should have been back. Spence been wanted to come back to boxing. Come on, man. But Spence been showing us that he been in shape. Spence been showing us he been in shape, bro. Right? He been showing us that he been training, that he been doing, you know, what he had to do to get back in the ring. Come on, man. Look at now they talking about that he fight that he probably fight Jamel in what, January? I mean, like something like that. But we're gonna see how that work on out. Right? That's why I'm telling Earl. Earl need to get this message. Leave the bro. Go over there to Turkey and get some smoke and get some money, bro. You and Jamel. You and Jamel. Keith Thurman. What the hell you waiting on, bro? You should be, bro. You should have been the first one out. Keith, you just so loyal to the soil, bro. It is destroying you, bro. Right? Because I seen the little video of you, right, man. I don't know, you basically telling Fundora to show proof and all that. Bro, when you look beat up, like you was going through some hard sparring, right? Some vicious sparring, getting ready for this fight. And then what happened? Disappointment. They canceled the fight because this man, right? Because the fight ain't doing good. And, you know, and Samson wanna, you know, he wanna play these games and, you know, because he want more money. And come on, bro. Right? I mean, so they tell Fundora to fake another injury. Whole card gets scrapped because he faking an injury. Crazy work. Then he basically admit to faking an injury. Like, man, but this is the promotional company that people be, you know, be in so much of an uproar for, bro. Right? They be going all out for this promotional company who I mean, they are destroying boxing careers, destroying them. Yeah, come on, man. But Frank been on the shelf. Come on. Frank got put on the shelf too. Think about all the fighters that got put on the shelf. Right? But he had the others what? Fighting. Right? He had the others fighting. He had the Latinos and the white boys fighting. Hmm? Yep, he had the Caleb Plants and the David Benavidez's. He had them and the Canelos. He had them fighting. Right? But the people who look like him and all that, they on the shelf, rotten, right? Getting mental illness, man, because they don't know what's going on with their boxing career. But this is the people that y'all was, oh man, oh, y'all some haters. No, we just see stuff before you see it. That's all it is. Right? Because a lot of y'all starting to come over this way now, right? Y'all starting to see through it now, right? It took y'all a long time to see through it, man. But I see it now. Wait, hold on. Yeah, my damn neighbor with his loud ass motorcycle. Fulton had to beg to get off the get off. Come on. No, Fulton had to go over there, right? Like Fulton, he disobeyed Al Heyman and he went to Japan. Remember that, right? But Al Heyman and them, they didn't want him to go to Japan. He said, "Forget that. I'm going to Japan, and I'm getting this bread. I'm going to Japan, bro. I'm getting this bread." And he went over there. He got, I mean, like he lost, but hey, he got that bread, and they kept him on the show for a minute. Come on, man, you got to be completely loyal over there, right? You got to have a hive mind. You can't think for yourself. You got to go by what I say. And if you don't go by what I say, we're gonna put your ass on the shelf, right? And it's been like that for years. For years. For years, guys. But yeah, man, like your boy OD, man. Like I guess I'm gonna leave it right there. But Jerron Boots Ennis, we gonna wait and see what your next move is, man. Look, because you called out a lot of people, right? You called out a lot of people. But we gonna see what your actions do, right? We gonna see how your actions are. And I think you just going after the dude in the WBA. You could prove me totally wrong, right? By fighting Virgil, by fighting somebody else. But I think you just going after that guy, right? That's just my opinion. But I'm going to leave it right there, you guys. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video. This is odeeloccTV. Until next time. Peace.